Hello, my name is Tim Thomas. I live in Salt Lake City, and my phone number is 801-633-9720, and I have a 3/16" scale American Flyer train set that I want to sell. This train set was given to me the Christmas of 1949, and it has been in storage after sporadic use due to lack of space since, it's been in storage for about 65 years. So let me give you a rundown of its inventory. There's some original, first of all, let me say, when it was put in storage, all items were in good to excellent condition. So the sale of this train set is as is condition, and I make no warranties as to its current operational status. I'm 85 years old and have no inclination to hook it up to see if it still works, because I have macular degeneration and really can't see to read the instructions or to assemble the wiring conditions. So anyway, let me review the attributes. So there are two American Flyer 3/16" gauge instruction books. There's a group of little packets that contain various items that were associated with the train. There are quite a number of quality control inspection receipts originally packaged with the train, all dated 1949. And then there's quite a number of additional instructions on how to set up various train track configurations and items like that. So in addition to that, there's 30 track clips that secure tracks in their assembled condition, a couple of transformer to track clips. There's some miscellaneous wiring that was used to wire things like train switch gear. So there are 4 pairs of switch gear. 3 of the pairs are in the existing or original, I should say, boxes, and 1 pair doesn't have an original box, but they're all associated with 4 control switches that operate the track switch gear, and there are 4 of them, so there's 1 for each pair of track switch gear. So there's a 2-speed controller transformer. This transformer has a power cord that's in poor condition. There's then a single, and it's in its original box, a single controller transformer. And there's two spur track end clips to prevent cars going off the end of a dead end spur track. There is a cross track for figure 8 track configurations. There are 3 original boxes of curved track and 1 box of curved track that isn't in an original box, but it's incurred in this, contained in this box. And so there's about 60 curved track. And again, 3 original boxes of about 10 curved track per box. Then there are 2 boxes of straight track and an additional 6 track up here. So there's about 30 straight track contained in this, some of which are not in original box, but 2 original boxes. And then there are 6 straight half tracks here that contribute to the configuration of certain track configurations. Then there are 4 decouplers, 2 of which are in original boxes and 2 of which are a little different design that are included with their own straight track situations. So 4 of those, all of which are in original boxes. And let's talk about some trains or cars. This is a mail car in an original box. And this car has 2 green mail pouches and its own mail pouch suspension, so as this car goes by it can either pick up or deposit mail pouches per the depression of a button. And this is a passenger car, transport car, and it's an original box. Only problem with this car, this configuration, is that the passenger car is in poor condition and it has its own track associated with this car. There's a cattle car in an original box, a tank car in an original box, 2 caboose cars in original boxes, 2 searchlight cars in original boxes, a spool of cable car in an original box, a passenger car in an original box. This car does have a damaged coupler, so it's the only car that has any damage to it. And then a steam crane car in an original box. Again, all of these are in good to excellent condition. Let's talk about some accessories. This is a clamshell coal manipulating accessory. Has a clamshell that comes down and picks up coal out of this original tray. There's a sack of original coal in its original sack. the clamshell picks up the coal, takes it up this track, dumps it into a hopper, which in turn dumps it into this chute, which in turn dumps it into a coal car. And this coal car, when appropriately located and activated, will dump the coal back into this train, or this containment tray, and with its original instructions and in its original box in good condition. Then there's a billboard whistle, train whistle, in its original box. And then a diesel train whistle in an original box with original instructions. And there's a electromagnet crane that picks up some original steel ferrous metal little shapes and will raise it up and turn and dump it into a car such as this open coal car or a loose material car. Has its own instructions in its original box in good condition. Then there are 4 semaphores, all in original boxes with original instructions, and these have never been used, so they are essentially in pristine condition, in wonderful shape. Then there is a little bridge, American Flyer bridge, and there is a cattle accessory when the controller is depressed. These cattle mill around, and there are 8 Holstein cows that mill around, and with the appropriate configuration of a gate, they'll go up this little ramp into a cattle car, and they'll be in this cattle car until the cattle car is appropriately placed and the door open, and the cattle will come down this chute into a corral. And this is all in its original box in the car, as its well, it doesn't have its own track per se, but it has a control rail here that operates the electrical connection to the cattle car. Very nice apparatus. Then we have, talking about 3 cars without boxes, an open coal or ferrous metal parts car, a girder car, and a log lumber car. And there is a American Flyer diesel engine and 3 cars, one of which is a dome car, all in original boxes, including the original box for the locomotive. As I recall, the problem with this is that the locomotive drive wheels have lost the traction between the drive wheels and the track, so its ability to pull these cars was compromised back when this was originally stored. And then finally there's 2 steam engines with associated coal cars. I guess you can see these very nicely detailed American Flyer coal-fired steam locomotives with their original packing materials. I think just an editorial comment about the steam capability or the smoke capability is generated by the bellows apparatuses predictably might be compromised in these engines. So that pretty much covers the attributes of this train set. Again, my name is Tim Thomas, live in Salt Lake City, and my phone number is 801-633-9720. So if you have any questions, give me a call, and we can work out a price for this set. Thank you very much.